Hi, welcome to the 8th episode of the Logophile's Lounge. Today we will critically analyze the writing style of the Economic Times. Why the Economic Times? I have taken the Economic Times as an example. This is one of the most popular business newspaper and we do expect certain standards. So we have taken their example to see how do they write and what kind of styles do they follow. And before I proceed, let me tell you one thing very clear. I have no bias against the Economic Times. Since this is one of the most popular newspapers in India, I have taken this as an example to critically analyze their writing style and tell you that how you should read, how you should learn. If you want to become a writer, if you want to learn or develop your writing styles, why you should avoid learning from these newspapers. Now let us have a look at the corrections made in an AT article.
Okay, so let us pick up this one. Right, now I will copy this one, okay, and then paste it in Grammarly. Right, so this is the entire thing. As you can see that this is the article has been copied in Grammarly, and as you see it is saying overall score of 64, right? So for example, this is saying that it is a passive voice, could have been a better way of writing. The industry and global community both welcomed the bold move. Then I'm coming here, this is more of a quote. So in quotation, if there is something, we do not attribute this to the writer because the writer has to quote as it is, right or wrong. But yes, but still let us see the kind of mistakes on account of the corporate tax. It should be the. Really, this is adverb which is not required. Again, really. In second quarter, it is suggesting that both should be, you should add a hyphen. Right, then when we speak about especially the industrial production in the month of September, this is wordy. You can simply say that especially the industrial production in September, the meaning will remain the same. So the month of will not be required. Similarly, you need to add hyphen between first and quarter. GDP growth slowed to 5% and now this is one independent clause and this is another independent clause. So ideally there should be a comma here, right, which it is suggesting. Then agencies have predicted an even lower second quarter figures. Now it is saying that predicted even lower second quarter figures or an even lower second quarter figure. So if it is one figure, then it should be figure, or there should not be an, or there should be figure and not figures. Then for NBFCs and a stress fund for the realty sector, it should be the realty sector, right? Then are misplaced, again it is saying passive voice, fine, up to 2 passive voices, 2-3 passive voices are acceptable. Then on whether an intervention on the income tax front, it is saying intervention because intervention is in any case uncountable noun, so you are making it it's redundant. So since it is uncountable noun, so and should not be there. Like acted as, like is fine. Magic bullet. See, you may be confusing the words like and as with each other. Consider replacing one with the other. So look at the difference between like and as. Then magic bullet, economics are skeptical. This is more of US and American. Non-British variant, that is fine because in India we follow a British version. While theoretically there should be comma here. Yeah. So similarly on the part of, Similarly you will see this one again, this is in the quote. So we do not consider as the writer's mistake because he has to quote this as it is. But I still recommend that this is quite a long sentence, around 4 lines. very difficult to read. Then first, there should be comma, right? So this is the kind of mistakes you see. Since it is a top news publication, we do not expect so many mistakes. One or two would be fine, but this is how it is. See this one. Another article, I've taken it from Economic Times. Again, it has a score of 67. The kind of mistake that they have made. It seems that it has been written quite in hurry. Yeah, the article has not been proofread. So next time, assess this content before getting inspired, or before assuming that whatever has been written in a top newspaper is correct. This is a myth. All right, they are under pressure, and as I said, and they tend to dump the content, especially online, right? So be careful about things that you write and things that you learn from top newspapers or sites.
After looking at various news pieces of top newspapers and top news organizations, what I can say is that maybe in order to be the first to publish a story, or due to unforgiving deadlines, the journalists are overlooking good writing practices. They adopt a strategy called Shovelware strategy in terms of content. It means they publish a large amount of content to engage their readers, to fulfill the instant gratification needs of their consumers, rather than focusing on good quality content or better writing experience. As a new writer, you do not have the leverage that a top newspaper may have. A news organization have their name, they have political connections, they are quite old in the business, so they can get a lot of advertising business. They really don't need to pay a lot of attention to their quality of content to be in the business. Whereas you as a new writer, if you want to be successful, commercially successful, then you should focus on good writing practices, the best writing practices, and you should learn just that. I request you to make some random checks on the news that you read, and do share your experience in the comment below. Hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the most authentic career advice. Thank you very much for watching this video.